Have you ever hired a business coach that didn't review your key performance indicators on a weekly basis? Can you see the impossibility of him or her recommending the right action steps if these are not known? Imagine an NFL football coach making critical decisions going into a game without knowing every player's stats, the overall play stats, etc. This coach wouldn't last long, and the team's failure couldn't be blamed on the athletes, but the coach's failure to make decisions by what the numbers tell us. Your practice is a business. If you are in business to make a profit, a substantial profit, you must make every critical decision based on empirical evidence that can be measured. Otherwise, you'll find yourself on the roller coaster, up and down, great month, bad month. This leads to emotional turmoil, lost profits. It does nothing but lead to insanity. If you run your business by key statistics, you can expect to continue on an upward trajectory without the emotional roller coaster ride. Let me give an example of some of the statistics you should be using within your practice. Let's start with a monthly goal. Hopefully, you are at least starting your month with this one number. So whether that number is $50,000, $150,000 per month, how are you going to ensure you hit this? What information is required to give you the best chance of hitting this number? Here are just a few of the key statistics required. Average case value per patient. Do you know what that is? Average cost to acquire a new patient. Average close rate per new prospect to become the new patient client. Number of new consultations required to hit the goal, number of working days in the month, and average collections required per working day. As you can see with this kind of information, we don't go into the month with wishful thinking and hope, but with a plan that breaks down to exactly what needs to be accomplished and a plan that is laid out on a daily basis. Your guarantee to hit your goals comes by daily implementation and action rather than monthly. So my question to you is, how many of these critical stats are you using presently in your practice? Personally, I could have never built the practices nor had the business I currently have without being guided by my numbers. I do not let emotions make my decisions, nor do our clients. As an FPC client, you'll have your personal coach that's been in the trenches looking at your stats every single week, because we guarantee our fee on performance and growth on our part. We treat you and your practice as if it's our own. We have our pulse on your practice at all times by knowing all your key stats, and we use these to guide you to consistent growth to avoid pitfalls that constantly follow those who attempt to build their business without them.